You know, when it comes to anime, being able to understand the villain and where he comes from as he is the bad guy is a very key role when it comes to understanding an anime. But when it comes to Sukuna, it's almost bizarre. We see him get introduced in chapter 1 of the manga and episode 1 of the anime, and as we're watching this, our first take on this dude is, wow, this guy's crazy. He's literally saying that he wants to murder and massacre little kids and women. But to cut him some slack, this guy was literally a finger for about like 1,000 years. The more the story goes on, the more information we actually get about him though. But as we know so far, Sukuna has just been evil. Take a look at when Yuji asked his help for Junpei. The guy literally sat there and didn't help him and just laughed at him maniacally. And this is when Yuji realized that Sukuna isn't no Kurama. Let's also take a look at what he did in Shibuya. He literally took control of Yuji's body and killed everybody there. So now that we got some base points, we know some things about Sukuna. I'm just gonna say this. Until we get more backstory about Sukuna, he is deemed fucking born evil. So we know that he's on some Frieza type shit, and we know that he is not remorseful to anyone in the series at all. Now why don't we just go look back at some of his backstory. We know that Sukuna was active and alive 1,000 years ago in the Heian era, also known as the Golden Age of Jujutsu, and Sukuna was the strongest sorcerer alive back then. He then decided to seal himself as a cursed object and then divided his power into 20 fingers. So off the bat, since day one, we've been knowing that as a villain, this guy really does live to his reputation, as he is obviously probably like the strongest person in the series, which is what you need in every single shonen anime. I mean, like, you need a big huge boulder for the main character to be able to progress and grow. But when it comes to Sukuna, it's as if it was just given to him. We see Sukuna countless of times in the series just getting his way each time. You start to wonder, when is it going to be the main character's time to shine and actually do something to him? But to go more in depth into his character, there's this one conversation he has with Kashimo in the manga that I want to talk about. Many fierce fighters must have challenged you with all their strength and spiritual might, but they never cursed you. They wanted your recognition so they could know their worth, but you butchered them, all the while wondering how to treat others with care. If that isn't loving kindness, then what is? Others love us for our strength, and we respond to that love. Yet solitude troubles you. That's why I called you greedy. Then are you satisfied? If so, why divide your soul and cross the ages as cursed objects? I understand love, and I say to you, love is worthless. I've never needed anyone to satisfy me. I eat when I want to eat, play with what amuses me, and kill whoever's in my way. I live as befits my nature. If no one can grasp that, then that's their problem. Doesn't that get old? No. Every human has a unique and fleeting taste, which makes devouring them a perfect way to pass time until death. And wow, just from that short conversation alone, we got a lot of shit out of Sukuna's character. What truly stands out to me is this conversation right here. This just shows that Sukuna is just a walking natural disaster. As being the strongest, he has every right to be doing these things. And if you think about it, give anybody power with the mindset of Sukuna, they will act like this. Sukuna just has this persona of just genuinely not giving a fuck about anything. He kind of almost has this god complex. He doesn't even consider himself a cursed spirit, neither a human. In fact, he belittles the both of them and wonders why they even cling to life. So this brings the question, who does Sukuna think he is? If he's neither human nor a curse, then what is he? It honestly just depends how you look at it. Either him being this crazy sorcerer that just doesn't care at all and just kills whoever's in his way, or you might think that there's more depth when it comes to Sukuna being a villain. But also, to be fair, Gege still hasn't put out any other recent chapters of him back in the Heian era or any of his backstory. Maybe we can see Sukuna as a kid. You never know. Sukuna is portrayed as this crazy guy, this crazy villain who would go on mass murder sprees and pretty much do whatever he wants. And that's who he is. And I think we need to understand that Sukuna, as of now, he's just been this evil like entity. That's how he is. Like he said, he can get his way. He doesn't matter. He doesn't care. He'll kill anybody in his way. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I mean, guys, I know I'm falling off. I'm aware of it. But hey, we're going to keep trying, keep up this grind. Upload twice a day. No, not twice. Whoa. What I meant to say was once every 2 days or 1 day. I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know. But thank you guys for watching. Peace.